This is Dr. Pankaj Kumar, professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I welcome all of you in this course, Introduction to MATLAB.
So first we will differentiate between the script file, MATLAB files. Okay, a script file and function file is also known as MATLAB file. All generally these file are having the extension .m, means MATLAB .m. Like suppose what file having the dot doc na extension na. Similarly, MATLAB file also having the extension .m. Okay, so means MATLAB file. So there are two type of the MATLAB file. One is known as script file and other known as a function file. So basic difference between the two files is that. So first we will see about the script file. So a script file is nothing but the sequence of the programs. What are the sequence of the program? Like one example I have given. For the solving system of equation, you required two input values. What are those input values? First, we required coefficient matrix, and the next variable required constant matrix, two values. After that, we required answer. So, how to get answer? If you multiply inverse of matrix A with matrix B, then we will get our system of equation, solution of the system of equation. Yes. So only three things we will write, means in sequence way. First you have to enter matrix A, then matrix B, then their operation, which operation is required. So here inverse of matrix A into B is required. So that operation we will write. Then we will save that file and run from the script file itself. Then our result will come. So in a script file, it is nothing but the set of sequence of the written program. Okay. So file contains sequence of the MATLAB commands. Okay. So MATLAB command. So I told you about what are the MATLAB commands can be written. Yes. So next is MATLAB statements are executed if types of command type of the command prompt. Okay. So similarly, till now what we are doing, so that command we are writing in the command window, then we are executing. So what are the direct command we are writing in the MATLAB command window? That program we will write in the script file and execute. That file will be executed, but in the function file it will be not like that. What are the steps we are writing in the command window, so that we will write in the function file and execute, it will give some error. Okay. So see the one difference it is here. Okay. And then script file is a sequence of MATLAB command, also called as program. So these all written uh, sequence of the command is known as program. Okay. So this is the about the script file. Now we will see about the function file. Okay. So function file will take inputs, and it will give the, after doing operation, it will give the outputs at the end. So similarly, it requires a statement that is executed in the function variable space itself. But in the script file, what are the operation is required, what are the operation we are doing in the MATLAB command window, that window command space is required. But function file is having its own variable space. Okay, there everything is happening. Okay, and the result is also coming there. Okay, so here function file start with the first line called function. Okay, so there is also condition is there. So what condition? So function file start with the first line called function. Okay, so here the first line will be written, that name will be written or called as the function. So we will see from the example, then we will having the better understanding what is difference between script file and function file. Okay, so this is example of the function file. Okay, so function file must be started with the name or word function. So this word always will be started with for the function file. Just or this is the first criteria, and then output will be written in the square bracket or big bracket. Okay, and input will be written in the small bracket. Okay, or parenthesis. Okay, and another thing is that na, your my function name. So whatever things written here na, this is very important. Whatever the things you are written here na, so your file name you have to save with this name itself for the function file. But for the MATLAB file or script file, this is not required. This condition is not required totally. Okay, so whatever the function script file name you want to save na, you can save it, but for the function file you have to save with the this name. So sometimes or always while saving that na, function file na, that time itself MATLAB by default will take this name itself for the saving of the name. Okay, directly it will give the option just you save with this name. Okay, no need to just write this name while saving that file. Okay, function file, because that required some steps na, input variable, output variable, then what operation you are doing, what mathematical operation you are doing, that operation is required. After that just you have saved na, while saving by default whatever the name function name is written there, so that name will come and you have to save with that name. Okay, so this thing is that suppose it is not mandatory like input variable and output variable writing is not mandatory. Okay, in that case just you can remove this word and this. So that time your function name will be function is equal to my function name, only this will be there syntax. Okay, we will see in the MATLAB lot of examples are there. Okay, don't worry about. So now coming to the different type of the loops in the MATLAB. Okay, so here some loops will be used like for loop and while loop while writing our programs itself. So these are nothing but the baby kind of a step for the writing big programs. Okay, so for writing big programs you required mathematical operation, for loop, while loop. Yes, for the so in today's class we will see the application of the for loop and the while loop. So can anyone tell me what is difference between the for loop and the while loop? Yes, whatever you know from the first year class na, so you having C class A, C++ classes. So whatever you know you tell me, don't worry, don't think about my answer will be right or wrong. Okay,
While loop is
yes, yes.
infinite, for loop is
uh, your voice is breaking. Once again tell me. Yes, anyone or anyone else? Yes, tell me. My voice is audible na? Is there anyone facing difficulty in audible audio?
while loop is
Ah,
infinite, sir.
okay. Yes,
For
and
loop is not infinite. It can end.
okay. So basically, you are telling the for loop having the fixed number of operation. Yes. So in for loop, the number of execution is defined earlier. Yes, set of operation means how many times that for loop will be executing. Yes. So for that is defined earlier according to our problems, just we have to define it. Okay. So but in the while loop, when the some condition only will be written. So if that condition will be satisfied, till then the program while loop will be executing infinite number of times. Okay. But here the number of execution is finite only, if the only for the that condition. But here the condition will be there. If the condition is true, then that program will be executed for the infinite number of times. Okay. So we will see from the examples also. Suppose Fibonacci series. Do you have idea about the Fibonacci series? Yes, anyone having idea about the Fibonacci series? Yes. So Fibonacci series is yes. Tell me.
No, sir.
Okay. Anyone else having idea about the Fibonacci series? So Fibonacci series, I'm entering Fibonacci series, and now you have to give the answer how it is happening. So this is how many terms? 10 terms of the first Fibonacci series. Okay. Can anyone tell me how Fibonacci series is coming? Yes.
First two
Having
letters added, sir. 1 and 1 equals to 2, and 2 plus 1 3, and 3 plus 2 5.
Yes, right, exactly. So Fibonacci series is nothing but the first two number will be 1 1. The condition is that this is the fixed condition. First two number always will be 1 1. So after third number onward, so third number onward is nothing but the addition of the previous two numbers. So here 2 is summation of the previous two numbers, that is 1 and 1. Similarly, fourth number 3. So summation of previous two number. So for 3 na, fourth position number na. So what are the previous two numbers? 2 and 1. So 2 and 1 becomes 3. So similarly for this also 3 plus 2, 5. So similarly 8 also 5 plus 3. Like that series is there. Okay. Is it clear now? So here the for the while loop we have to create one Fibonacci series and we will use the while loop. So here the question is given, find first 10 terms of the Fibonacci series. Okay. So in that case what you will do, you will enter first two numbers. Okay na? You know about the it is fixed na. So we will enter first two number and then we will use the for loop. Okay. So for loop will be used for position number third to 10. Okay. So here the fixed number is there, the total number of terms is there. So here condition is applied, means a for loop is applied here. So similarly, suppose finding out the factorial of n number. Okay. So factorial of n number, suppose a factorial of 5. What will be factorial of 5? Can anyone tell me? Yes? Can anyone tell me? Factorial of 5, nothing but multiplication of the first 5 numbers. Yes? Right or wrong? Okay. How much? 120. So factorial of 5 means suppose the n number is defined it here. You have to find out factorial of 5 or 6. For that number is a specific number we have to use. So this will be used. Okay, clear? So how for loop will be used for the finding these two numbers? Yes. So similarly, just we will use while loop, examples while loop. Suppose one ball is projected. So first question is Fibonacci series less than 200. Yes, we will see in MATLAB also. So you have to find out the Fibonacci series until the condition is met. This condition. Here the values values here the total number of terms is not given. Only condition is given. So less than 200 should be there. Whenever this condition will be satisfied, your program will be running. Okay. Similarly, second example is that just you have projected one ball with the velocity and location is this one. So you have to calculate the location of the ball for every 0.1 second until it reaches the ground. So the condition is here until it reaches the ground means y value should be greater than 0. Ground means our datum level. Okay, na? So if the condition is satisfied, before that whatever the location for each second 0.1 second, na, you have to trace or get it the location, ball location means y values, because y value is nothing but the what are the location, projected location will be there, na, that location. So how to get it that value? So you know about this formula, ut plus half at squared. So here the ball is projected with the acceleration due to gravity. That's why u is nothing but the initial velocity v naught, and t is the time of flight up to, for that second the ball is before the ground level, that time period. Okay, and the g value acceleration due to gravity. So this equation becomes ut minus half gt squared. Okay, so now you have to calculate the location of the each ball for each 0.1 second until the this condition is satisfied. So using programs we will see about the MATLAB. Okay, so now okay, first I have to delete this one. Okay. So I was discussing here. Okay. So now it is visible now? Yes. Okay. So now coming to the examples of the script file. So these all example we will see in the MATLAB. Just I have shown to you what are the examples we can do in the MATLAB. So first find out the factorial of n. Here the n value will be given like factorial of 6, factorial of 5. So only just you have to change from here. So we will write in the MATLAB script file, not directly in the command window. Okay. So for that just we will write CLC. Why CLC? Because whatever the item present in the command window, to remove or clear all the things. Okay. So similarly the variable name, for the removing the variable name just we will use the clear, okay, command. After that we will enter for the values of n we want the factorial values. Okay, suppose we want factorial of 6, so we will write n is equal to 6. Otherwise you can change 10 also, 12 also, whatever you want you can write it here, no issue. Okay, so then we will take one variable fact value. You can take another variable also, but for the understanding purpose just we have written fact value. Okay, any variable you can write according to, so this is user defined variable name. Okay, so we will enter 1. So because factorial is nothing but the multiplication of the all numbers up to that. Okay, suppose factorial 5. So just I have shown you 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So first we will take one values. Okay, then we will run the for loop from 1 to up to that number. So here initially just we have taken any variable name, you can take according to your choice. So I have taken fact value is equal to 1. So we have entered one first value. Then for next number onward entering, just you have to use the for loop. So for loop will be executed from the 1 to 6 number. Okay. So here it will be enter 1 into 2 into 3. So how to get that into value? So for that condition is this one. So first here you have written the total number of times your for loop will be executing. Okay. So after writing this condition only, just you have to write the what operation is required. We want multiplication of the fact value 1 with the I value. Okay. So I value will be changed. So accordingly fact value will be changed according to this. So fact value is nothing but the fact value into I. So here the I value will first 1 will come, then 1 into 2 will come, then 2 into 3 will come. Like that, whenever the I value is changing, your fact value is updated here. Okay. So after that you have to end the for loop. Okay. After that, for getting the last value, just you have to write the fact value. Simply your answer will come. Okay. So first we will see the examples of the script file in the MATLAB. Then we will see the function file. Okay. So I am stopping it here, and we will do in the MATLAB. So now I will open the MATLAB. Okay. So till now, this is only visible. Means here 3 windows are visible: current folder window, command window, and the workspace window. But we required a script file. Yes, like Notepad. There we can write and execute it, but it is not visible. So all of you note down how to get it that. Okay, this is very important for writing any program in the MATLAB. So you have to open the script file. For that, you have to write in the command window edit this word E in a small letters. Okay, EDIT, edit. Then you have to hit enter from your keyboard. So now see that this editor came. Yes, this editor window is visible now. There are 4 windows: current folder, editor window, this one. You can write any program here. You can write A, B, C, D, whatever your name, whatever you want, you can write it here. Okay, like it is Notepad. Okay. So this second window and third window, command window and workspace window. Yes, editor window is visible to everyone now. Yes, confirm it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is one way of, so I will delete this one to show other way how to get it the script file. This is very important. So all of you listen carefully. Okay. So first I have written edit and hit enter from the keyboard. Then we got script file window. Okay. So this is one method. Other method is that just you can write it, go to the here new, click on that new. After that, so many option drop will come. No? So here script will is written, function is written. Okay. So just you can select anyone. We require today, first we are learning in script file. Okay. Then we will discuss about the function file. So first I have to select this one, script. Okay. So I will click it here. So now this editor is opened. Okay. Now you know about how to open the editor window. Is there any doubt? So just I will move to the examples part. Okay. So examples, just we want to calculate the factorial of n numbers. Suppose factorial of 6. Just I have shown to you the PPT. Okay. So for that, just what I have started with the n is equal to, suppose we want a 6, a factorial of 6. So I have to enter that value. So for what value you want factorial, just you have to enter that value. Okay. Suppose I have entered, and just we are writing all the command in the editor. Okay, nothing else, just whatever the command is required, generally we are doing in the MATLAB command window, that only we are just writing all the things together only. Okay, so just I have entered n is equal to 6. After that, we required the fact value. Fact, the variable name. I told you, you can take any variable. Okay, so for that, first I have to enter the first value. Okay, then just you have to write the condition, for loop condition. So you have to start with the for. So now you see the after writing for itself, the word text color is changing. Now it is in blue color. Okay, so for after that, just you write I is equal to the condition, for loop condition, I is equal to 1 to 6, 1 colon 6. Then you have to, after that, what operation is required? So fact value means operation means multiplication operation is required. Na? Fact value into I. So fact value into I. So this operation is fact value is equal to, we will save in that variable fact value into I. So this, so now we will use the semicolon. Then just you have to end. Okay, so end the for loop end, just you have to write. So this is end of the for loop. So you have to keep in mind how many for you are starting, same number of end should be there, otherwise MATLAB will show error. Okay, now whatever the operation we have done it here, this multiplication from 1 to 6, that value should be reflected as the our result in what, the fact value. Updated fact value is equal to, that's it only, this is the updated value. So now this is only, so similarly we can do in MATLAB command window, we can write when we can get it the result, because a script file is nothing but the sequence of the written program in the whatever the command you are writing in the command window, set that sequence in the script file. After that, just you have to save it. So this option just you have to click on. Okay, just click and it will ask the location where to save. Suppose I will save in the desktop. So desktop I will save, and I will write example 1 ex1, because it is not function file. So if it is function file, then according to the name of the function you have to save. So you can't take your name, choice name. Okay, so example 1 I have written here, so I am saving with that. Now you can see the file name is updated, example1.m. So .m is nothing but the extension, file extension of the MATLAB file. So whatever the MATLAB file will be there having .m extension. Many times question people can ask, now tell me the extension of the MATLAB. Okay, so after that, just how to run it. So directly execute file will be run from the here. So run option is there, na? Small triangular green triangle is there, na? Forward arrow is there, na? So from that, just you have to click. If the program is written correctly, then your answer will be displayed in the command window. Okay, so now all of you see it here. Now you see here, fact value is equal to 720. So multiplication from 1 to 6 is will be the 720. Yes, we have not done anything in the command window. All things we have done in the editor itself. You can write it here CLC. We can write clear. Okay. After that, again save it. Okay. Now you see here whatever the item present in the command window, now that all will be removed from the CLC command. Okay. Again, item present in the workspace variable windows. Na? So using this clear command, it will be removed. Now I have saved this program and I will run. So now you can see that whatever the earlier, this is then already displayed. Na? So after execution of this program, again this result will come. Na? So now I will show from here. Now from the n na, is equal to C6 na, semicolon was there, but I am removing. So n value will be also now displayed. So I will save it and execute it from the run command. Okay. So now you see here. Earlier displayed result was removed and the updated n value came and the fact value came. Now similarly here also a variable. Earlier n was not there. Only these two was there, but using this command it is removed totally. Okay. So this is how you can write MATLAB or a script file. This is simple basic. Okay. Now next is that, so next file you can open from here. Plus sign is there na. So next example is that just we have to calculate the factorial value using prod command. Okay. You can write it in your notepad. prod means product of some number. Till now just we have done multiplication operation, but using product command, prod command, just it is that not required. So for that just we will write n is equal to, suppose n is equal to 5. Okay. So then we will take the fact value is equal to nothing but the, just we will use the prod command, prod 1 colon to 5. Okay. So this prod command just it will give the multiplication from 1 to 5. So factorial is also that one, multiplication from the up to the given number. All number will be multiplied together, then we will get the factorial value. So just we are doing it here and nothing is required. Just we will save simple programs, only 2 statement programs. Now we will see example 2, ex2. Okay, one is there, 2 I will write and I will save in the desktop. Okay, so I will save, after that I will execute it. So first I will CLC. So always better to write always CLC and clear and close. So this thing always just you write it here. So whatever suppose the item present in the command window, that will be removed first, then workspace window will be removed, and then using close now whatever the graph is plotted, already plotted na, if that is opened in MATLAB na, so that will be also removed. Okay, for that just we are writing these 3 lines, otherwise it is not required. If you want, then remove, not required, just remove that all. So after that we'll save it and then we will run. Now you can see that we got n value, then product of 1 to 5. So product of 1 to 5 is nothing but the factorial of 5, right? Is there any doubt till now? Yes. Now we will move to the next example, that is Fibonacci series. Just you have to find out Fibonacci series using for loop. Okay, so already I have discussed about the Fibonacci series is nothing but the and first 2 number 1 1 and then next 2 number will be the next number will be the summation of the previous 2 numbers. Like that, whatever the number series up to what you want, you can get it that value. Okay, so here we will write with the examples. Suppose for loop condition we will write first n is equal to 10. Okay, 10 we want, so I will write n is equal to 10. So before that CLC, then clear, then close, Always you write this. Okay, after that we record n is equal to 10. We want a Fibonacci series up to 10 numbers. Okay, 10 I have written. After that, just we have to write it the condition means for loop. Okay, n is equal to 10. So we will take one variable Fibo is equal to 1 1 because we know the first two numbers 1 1. Okay, so we will enter that Fibo, then you have to use the for loop. Okay, uh, for now you tell me from where our for loop should start. Yes, I value from where it should start. Now you tell me, think about first and tell me. Already I have discussed that one. Okay, how your Fibonacci series should be appearing according to that only. Just you can see from here, from where your for loop should start. I have given hint here. Yes,
3.
3. Yes, right, exactly. So 3 and up to what?
Up to 10.
Up to 10, or you can already you have mentioned n. You have taken variable, so you can
Yes, sir.
mention either 10 or only n. If you are not taken the variable these name, so you can mention 10, otherwise n. Okay, right. So this is the for loop condition. Then operation, just what operation is required, that operation is just you have to write. Okay, so how to get the Fibonacci series number, that condition just you have to write. Okay, so how to get the Fibonacci series number, you know, just we have discussed na? It is a summation of the previous two numbers. Yes or no? Okay, so we will get the Fibo is equal to Fibo, suppose Fibo will take one I, because I is variable na upper for loop na. So this will be equal to Fibo I minus 1 plus, yes, tell me, I minus 2. So Fibo I minus 1 plus Fibo I minus 2. Is there any doubt? Yes, I minus 1 plus I minus 2, then you have to end, then just you have to write the Fibo. Okay, now you see, just we have taken how many number of terms is required in the Fibonacci series, that value. Okay, then we have written about the entering of the first two number, because first two number is constant in Fibonacci series, that is 1 1. So we have written first two numbers. After that, just we have taken for loop, that for loop should execute from third number onward. So we have, that's why we have written 3 and up to what, n number we have taken up n, so up to that number it will execute. Okay, so that's why here the number of term is defined, that's why we are using for loop. If the condition is required, then up to that condition, then you have to use the while loop. Okay, we'll see that also example for loop Fibonacci series using while loop. Okay, next example we will see. So here the Fibo number you have to get it. Okay, so suppose third position number you have to get it, because third I value is starting from the third position, na? So Fibo third position is required. So how to get the Fibo third position? So Fibo third position is nothing but the summation of the previous Fibo number plus previous to previous number. So this is the previous number, that is 1. This one, suppose second position number, because you have to get third position. For third position, answer will be the summation of the second position and first position. So this will be the first second position and this will be the first position. I think it is clear, na? So after that, you have to close the loop. After that, just you have to save your file and you have to execute it. Okay. Now it is asking to save. So I will write example 3. Example 3. You can write according to your choice. There is no issue. Okay. So after that, your file is saved. Then you have to execute it. Okay. So here just you have to run it from the command window. This run command. Okay. So now you see your Fibonacci series number came up to 10 numbers. Now you can see this is a Fibonacci series. Is there any doubt? You can ask me question here. Yes?
Sir, once again repeat, sir.
Okay, right. Anything else? So first, I will tell you about the Fibonacci series. So Fibonacci series is nothing but the first two number will be 1 1. This is the constant. So first two number will be always 1 1 Fibonacci series. Okay. So then is the second position, third position, fourth position number. To how to get it? Yes. Is that or not? So for that condition is that na Fibonacci series number is nothing but the third position onward. It will be the summation of the previous two numbers, just previous two numbers. So previous two numbers of 2 is what? 1 and 1. These two numbers. Yes. So summation of these two numbers is nothing but the 2. 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So similarly, for the fourth position is 3. So fourth position number, how to get it? Previous two numbers addition. So previous two number addition is nothing but the 2 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 becomes 3. So answer is this one. So like that, just you can add the previous two number and get the series. So up to 200 you can also get. Suppose the next number, how you can get it? So previous two numbers addition. So 34 plus 55 is equal to how much? 89. So 89 will be the next numbers. Okay. So like that. So Fibonacci series you have understood. Okay. Now coming to the, so how to get it in the MATLAB? Okay. So we have taken here the variable n is equal to 10. We require up to 10 numbers. Total number of Fibonacci series number 10. So that's why I have written 10 here. You can write suppose 15 numbers. You can write it here also. 15, no issue for that. Only just you have to satisfy this condition. Suppose I will write 12 or 15. Okay, no issue. Just I am writing n is equal to 15. So then first you have to enter this, because this number is fixed. Na? First two number is fixed, 1 1. So we will take one variable, in that we will enter this like vector. You have entered, you know na, you have to enter 1 to 10. So you have taken as 1 2 3 space like that na, you are giving na. So it is similar, just one space 1 in square bracket. Okay, this variable name you can take other variable name also, there is no issue, but for better understanding and according to the series name just I have taken, otherwise there is no other issue. Okay. So first two number is constant, and that is 1 1. One space 1 I have written here. Okay, as a factor. So see, this is nothing but the vector entering. Okay. So after that, just you have to start the for loop. Yes. So for loop will start from where? 3 only. Why? Because only our third position only we required the number. We do not know what are the number at the third position. To get the third position, just you have to start with the for loop. So for is equal to, so you have to write for loop, for space, then I value, means from where the for loop should start. Okay. So I third position up to n value, up to 15 position I can change. So now this is for the for loop first condition. Okay. Now for getting the next value, how to get it? Previous addition of the previous two number na. So this is the third position number. third position number is nothing but the addition of the previous two numbers. So Fibo I minus 1 plus Fibo I minus 2. So Fibo I is equal to previous number I minus 1 and previous to previous number I minus 2. I think there should not be any doubt here. Simple addition of the previous two numbers. Yes. So after that, just you have to close the loop. So for loop should be end with the word and. Okay. After that, just this Fibo is nothing but the displaying. So what are the final number is that final number we want. Okay. So just I will not remove from CLC so that you can see this Fibo number n is equal to 10 and we want n is equal to 5 and 15 also. Just will remove this thing. Okay, after that I will save with the, now you can see this number up to 15 terms and this up to 10 terms. Yes, is there any doubt? Yes. So this is using
Sir, Fibo condition will be same, sir.
Fibo condition means what condition? This one?
Yes, sir.
This will be same na, because this is nothing but the addition of the previous two number na. Suppose you have to get it the fifth position number na. So fifth position number will be the addition of the previous number and previous to previous number, and this value I value is changing na. Each time I value is changing. So after getting third position number, the n value will change to 2 na, means fourth na. So that always I value will be updated. I value is there na, I value will be updated. So first running na, first time you will execute it, that time I will be the third. Okay, next time I will be fourth. So fourth number, for the fourth number, third number plus second number. This is third number plus second number. So similarly fifth number, suppose I5. Yes, Fibonacci fifth number. Okay, for that fourth number I minus 1 means fourth number plus I minus 2 means third number. So like that always it will be updated one. Okay, is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, so shall we move to the using while loop?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so similarly in the, you know about the while loop will be running unlimited number of times until the condition is satisfied. Okay, so we will give the condition. Suppose in that just we have okay, we will first go to the PPT. Okay, so I am stopping it here and we will go to the PPT. Okay, up to this using Fibo, just we have discussed about the factorial and prod command just, and you can also practice to find the area of the circle. If the time permit, in the last we will discuss simple na, just you have to enter the R value and then you have to give the area is equal to pi r square. Only these two lines you have to write in the script file and you have to save and then you have to run it. You will get the what is the area of circle. Simple. That's why just I have not done in the MATLAB. Okay. So this is for this thing we have covered. Okay. Now using for loop, then this thing we will cover. So I will explain it here first, then we will do in the MATLAB. Okay. So now you have to get the Fibonacci series until 200. Okay. So here condition is what? Until the condition 200 is satisfied, you have to get it the Fibonacci series numbers. Yes. So similar to the previous examples, first we will enter first two numbers because first two numbers is fixed one. So we will take the same variable name Fibo is equal to 1, 1. Okay. Without comma, you can also use space. Okay. Or you can also use, this is nothing but the simple vector entering in the MATLAB. Okay. Now coming to the while loop condition. So while loop condition is nothing but the your condition fibo and. So what will be the fibo and number will be there? That n number should be less than 200, because according to our question itself, Fibonacci series until 200 using while loop. So you have to get it the Fibonacci series until this condition is satisfied. So whatever the number Fibonacci series number, it should not exceed the 200, because Fibonacci series is the unlimited number of terms. Na? So only we are limited with the 200 term, below 200. Whatever the number, total number will come, that should be less than 200. So this is our condition. So I have written here the condition while loop condition, then Fibo and means last term of the Fibo for that series. Okay, should less than 200. Okay, so now you see the Fibo new. I have taken another in place of Fibo I. Just I have taken the Fibo new. You can take Fibo I also, no issue. Okay, here there will be no issue. Just I have another way how to write it. That for that purpose I have written it here. Okay. So Fibo new is equal to Fibo and plus Fibo and minus 1. Suppose third term you have to get it. Na? So third term will be equal to Fibo and, means before that number na, and plus Fibo and minus 1. Okay, because till now third term is not received. So whatever the n number and previous to n number, it will be the summation. So Fibo new will be nothing but the and number plus and minus 1 numbers. Is there any doubt? Nothing but the previously we have written now. This Fibo I means suppose third position Fibo I means I3 is equal to I minus 1 means 2, Fibo 2 plus Fibo 1. So same thing is written in another way. Okay. So now you have to get it the Fibo is equal to Fibo plus Fibo new. So whatever till now existing, suppose existing one was the 1, 1, 1. So now you have to get the again updated value, this 1, 1 along with the third position number. Third position number will be what? 1 plus 1, 2. So here the 2 will come. So similarly the until the this condition will be satisfied, this will be coming. Okay, and then you have to close the while loop, and then you have to kept in the and na, Fibo and will be you have to kept blank, so that up to this only it will be displayed. It will not exceed the 200 limit. Like that is there. So is there any doubt it here? Otherwise I will go to the MATLAB screen. Is there any doubt? You ask question here only. Yes.
Sir, we did not define Fibo end, no, sir.
Fibo and whatever the n number is there, so that end will come. Define is not required here. Whatever the end will be, number will be there, na, Fibo and, so that automatically it will be taken. Okay, anything else? Okay, so we'll go to the MATLAB. Okay, so now I will share with the MATLAB window. Okay. So now we will write it here. Fibonacci series the, so Fibo is equal to, what we will write it here? 1, comma, also you can use 1, comma 1, or space you can also use. Okay. After that, just while loop condition here, just you have to write while, then what condition? Fibo and less than 200. So this is one bracket close. Okay, so this bracket is closed. Just you have to keep in mind while condition should be there, na, whatever the how many bracket is there, na, present is there, na, same number of bracket you have to use. Okay, so after that just you have to fibo new is equal to what condition? You tell me, you know everything. Fibo and E and D, okay, plus Fibo and minus 1 and minus 1, okay. So after that just you write Fibo is equal to, so in square just you have to use Fibo space or comma, you can write it Fibo new NEW, okay. So just semicolon, then you have to AND E and D, okay. After that in the last Fibo and Fibo E and D is equal to, okay. So now you have to save your file, okay. Save with the any name. So example 4, so we will write it here, example 4 ex4, I will write it here, okay. So after that just you can write it here clc clear, okay. And now again you have to save it because you have written something again, na? So always you have to update your files, okay. Now you see here, now Fibo cam using this one, this program, okay. So whatever the earlier values was there, na? So that all values were replaced, deleted, and then it is updated with the new values, okay. Is there any doubt? Yes.
Clear, sir.
Okay. So now you would go to the function file. Till now just we have covered with the so one example more, just I will discuss here only, area of circle, okay. So here sometimes suppose you do not require execution of some command or something you have written. For that here just you have to use the percentage symbol, okay. So it will skip using this one, na, it will skip the whatever the item written just after, na. So that will be skipped, okay. For that just here just we are writing it here, suppose area of circle, area of circle, just for giving name, okay. So area of so here this word area of circle will be skipped, okay. So for that we require what, r value, radius of the circle, suppose we required 5, r is equal to 5, okay. Then you have to define area 1 is equal to what is formula for the area of circle, can you tell me?
Pi r square.
So
Pi r
pi,
square.
okay. So pi into r square means what already r value is taken, r into power 2, okay. So this will be the area of circle. So after that, that's it, and then you have to save. So we'll see example x 5, and just we will remove the remaining items. So for that just it is not always required, but for any confusion just you have to remove always, okay. So then again we will save it, then we will run from here. So now we will get the area of circle. Now you see R value came, then area of circle by default according to R value area came. So this is simple. Okay. Now we'll go to the function file and script file. So already we have discussed about what are the function file. Yes. Can anyone again tell me? Yes, about the function file. Yes. So first I will open from here function file. This is there na. So this second option, drop down menu is there na. From that menu, just you have to select the second fx means function. Yes, you can understood. Otherwise, simple you can edit from the edit. So it will also come, but your function file should start with the function word, and your file name should be exactly what function you have taken. According to that function itself, you have to save with that file name itself. Okay. So we will see here factorial of n numbers. Okay. So for that, just we are writing programs here. Just we will write it here. Factorial of 5 numbers or n number. We can take any n number function. So always your function file should start with the function word. Okay. Then you have to take the input variable. So input variable can be taken in the square bracket or without a square bracket also can be taken. So this condition. So you can take without bracket like this. We'll in next example we will also see the with bracket. Okay. So here I am taking one function f. So that function you can write factorial name factorial. Okay. So this name you can take anything just for the convenience for understanding. Just I am writing it here. So you have to give the input variable. Input variable will be this one. Okay, n. We require n value, then only it will give the. Suppose we require a factorial of 5. We have to give 5 na, n is equal to 5. Then only we can get the factorial of 5. So similarly, just you have to write the n. After this is the output function. So here the output will be come in the f. Okay. So this is input and this is the output. Okay. After that, just you have to what you have to do, f is equal to then operation. What operation is required, that operation just you have to use. So we will use the prod command, prod prod, and just 1 to n means your value should start from 1 and it will end up to n number. Already we have used about the prod command to get the factorial using simple script file na? So same command we are using it here. Okay. After that, just you have to give after that just end. So this is end of the function. Now till now this is okay. So here the first condition you have satisfied. Your function name should be write up of the program should be started with the function word. So this condition you have satisfied, and it should be having output function. So I have taken the output function small f and the n as the input. Okay. After that, just operation we have multiply 1 to n. Okay. After that, this program is over. So now you have to save. The second condition I told you while in discussing in the PPT. Second condition is that you have to save your function file with the function name itself. This is your function name. So whatever the name is written here, you can write other word also, but with that word itself you have to save. So just while saving that time by default, MATLAB will take this word. Okay, by default. Earlier what it was coming, other no name was coming na. empty name was coming. So that time just we have written example 1, example 2, example 3, like that just we have written. Na? So here, but with this name only just you have to write it. Okay. So here just I have to save it. So now you see factorial word. I have not written, by default it is came. Okay. And with the file extension .m MATLAB. So now you have to save at the particular location. No need to change. If you change this word na, so error will come. Okay, don't change anything. Okay, so I have saved it. So after that, don't run from here. Another very important. Okay, after saving your file, function file na, don't execute from here. Only just you write whatever the variable you want. You just copy and ask in command window. Suppose we want n value 5. So we will take input. Also otherwise what will happen? Input will be saved in what? Default variable a and s. Okay, if you are not taking input variable here, only you are taking from here to here and writing only the n value, that time answer will be saved in the a and s variable name. But here already we have output variable name, na? So we will take that variable name itself. So I am taking this variable name and the factorial value of 5. Now hit enter in the command window. Now your value came. Okay. So this way you can get it the values. Otherwise, if you are taking like n values, na, so in place of n, just you write 6. So 120 will come. Yes, will come like that. Okay. So this way you can get it the function file. So simple program I have written. So if you write very big program, na, so you have to take care of all the whatever the program write up is there, na, everything you have to check it step by step. Is there any problem is there? If any issue will come, MATLAB will show the error. So that error just you have to bug it. Okay. So after that, just we'll write another. Okay. So that suppose you have given one polynomial. Just you have to find out the value of that polynomial. So we'll write function, then polynomial. Suppose I will take in that polynomial y in square bracket as a output. Okay. Then name of the polynomial you can write my okay is the variable name. Okay, function name. Then you have to take the input values. Suppose x value is required, so x values I will take it, and then you have to give the y values variable. Okay, your polynomial y is equal to 2, suppose 2 into x to the power 2 minus 3x 3 into x plus 1. This is our function. We have to find out the value of our function y. Okay. And then you have to and e and d. Then our program writing is over. Just we have to save with the. So by default my func came because I have taken this my func as a function name. Okay, that's why here by default it is coming. So just you have to save in the desktop or somewhere else. Then you have to run from the here. Okay, so first clear all CLC. Okay, then you write my func in place of this. Just you write it here. X value you just write 5. So what is the 5? Then you can get it 36. So when x is equal to 5, your function value is 36. So similarly you can change the x value. So similarly y value will change. Suppose I will take the x is equal to 3, then y is equal to extend. So this way you can use the function file and get the function value. Okay. So now I will go to the MATLAB PPT file, then we will discuss some more. Okay. So this thing is just we have discussed this program using function file. These two programs just now I have discussed. Okay. Is there any doubt in function file?
No, sir.
Okay. So first example we have done with the prod command, and here there is no command. We have not used any command. Only file function name was given. For that polynomial value, just you have to find out the values of y when the value of x will be changed using function file. Okay. So now just you have to find out the area of the circle. There you have to find out area along with the circumference. So in using script file, just you have seen area of the circle, but here we want both area and circumference together. So here we have started with the keyword function. In function file, always your program should be started with the function name keyword. Okay. After that, output variable, we want area as well as circumference. That's why I have written area in square bracket, and we can write here comma or without comma also, no issue. This is vector, simple vector. Okay. Then area of circle, I have taken the area circle, this command as a function name. Okay. With this name only our file will be saved. If you are saving with some other word, your file will be having error. Then here area of circle is there. Then that case we require radius. So that's why we have defined the radius RAD. RAD is nothing but the radius of the circle. Okay. Then we have defined the area. So always you have to define it area. By default it will not take. Okay. So just you have defined it, the area is equal to nothing but the pi r square. So pi into radian into radian, RAD into RAD, because two are vector operation, array operation. That's why we have multiplied with the dot into multiplication symbol. So already we have discussed in the previous previous class what is the significance of the array operator and the simple mathematical operator. So in array operator, if a two vector multiplication is there, in that case just you have to use the array operator. Okay, dot into that multiplication symbol. If the dot into division is there, okay, like that just you have to use. Similarly, if the multiplication with the one vector and one scalar is there, that time we do not require array symbol. Only simple mathematical expression is required here. So this pi is nothing but the constant. But here these are two vectors, RAD vector and RAD vector. Two vectors are there. That's why we have written with this symbol. But here the pi is constant. Okay. That's why you have not used the dot into array, or here dot into multiplication symbol. So after that just and then you will get the area of the circle. Is there any doubt it here? Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, so we'll go to the MATLAB and we'll show in MATLAB file. Okay, so I will open new function file. Okay, so after that just that we'll use the, so can anyone tell me, suppose you have to find out the area of circle in the using function file, can anyone tell me what should I write starting?
Function.
Function, then
Area.
Comma
Circum.
Okay,
Equals to.
square bracket close. Okay, after that equal to, then
Area,
Yeah,
circle.
CRC, that much. We can write complete word also or that much also, no issue. It is our defined name. But while saving this name, whatever you are writing, that name should be reflected there. If any changes is there, you can change. Otherwise, by default, it will come. Okay. Then what?
Radius.
RAD, radius. Okay. Complete, you can write complete word also radius. So always you have to start, you have to take that word. Okay. So just we are closing it here. So after that, you have to define the area. Area is equal to pi into RAD. If you have taken the radius complete word, so RADIUS. So here also you have to write it. So but we have taken only RAD for the radius. So I have written only that. And then multiplication, array multiplication, RAD. Okay. Then what? Circumference you have to define. Na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, circum variable we have taken this here. Output variable na CRICUM. So same variable here. Area variable you have taken as output na. So same area variable. So same word. If any changes will be there from here to here, MATLAB will show the error. Okay. Circum is equal to. Now tell me circumference of the circle.
2 pi r.
2 into pi into RAD. Yes. Then you have to end END. Okay. After that, just you have to save your file. This is enough. Okay. So already by default it has taken. Okay. Now you have understood about. Okay. So I will save in the desktop. Okay. So after that, just what you have to do, just take this one. Okay. You take from here and your answer will come. Okay. Area circle. And just you have to give the radius. What radius you want? Now you tell me your choice. Yes, 5. Yes. So here both area and circumference will come. See the area. This one already in the here we have shown area. No, that before that we have discussed. The same thing we have got. So area and circumference. So in this way, just you can get it the area as well as circumference of the circle using function file. Yes? Is there any doubt? So we will go to the PPT file. Okay. So 2 assignments are there. Assignment today itself I will discuss here only. Okay. So again we will discuss with the PPT file. Then so up to this we have discussed. Okay. So till now we have discussed about the Fibonacci series, for loop, while loop, function file, script file, yes, and their application. So in the next example assignment is there. So here we will discuss. So last class we have done the graph, yes, plotted the graph. So for that just what are the command is required for plotting? Na? So all things we have written in the command window itself. But here you have to write one script file or simple program. So there just you have to plot the sine curve, sine 2x curve and sine 3 curve in the interval 0 to 2. Yes, in one plot, in single plot you have to do. Okay, for that and use sufficiently small step size to make the graph smooth. So this condition is given and already you have plotted without any function file or script file. Yes or no? Yes. But here using writing program, already you know about how to write a MATLAB program and their execution. So using that one, just you have to write the MATLAB program file and you have to execute and you have to plot it. Okay, so now I will go to the MATLAB and we'll do, and I will show you this solution. Okay, so I will remove all the things here and I will remove the all item present in the command window and clear all, then removing all the variable. Okay, now freshly just we will start it here. So just we have to plot the graph between 0 to 1. So our condition was you have to plot the graph between 0 to 1. So I have to take the, so first I will take the CLC, then clear. So how you can write the program, that just I am assisting you. So step by step. Okay, so clear. Then you have to take the variable x. So x limit, because always for any plotting we require x level and y level. So x level is given 0 to 2. So you have to take the interval 0 to 2. So 0 colon 0.1 colon 2. So this is our x vector. So x you have to take it. I have not given x. So x I have is equal to that much, and then you have to write it the function variable. So you have to plot sine x, sine 2x and sine 3x. Basically 3 line will come. One line for the sine x, another line for sine 2x and another line for sine 3x. So 3y value you have to take it. So I will take y is equal to sine x. So sine x. Okay, this is y value. Second value is y1 is equal to sine 2 into x. So always use the proper symbol wherever required. Okay. Similarly, y2 is equal to sine 3 into x. Okay, 3 into x. So this is our 3 variable. We want plotting between x and these 3 y variables, y1, y1, y2, these 3. So x will be same for all. So similarly, so first between this one and this one. So second will between this one and this one. Third curve will be between x and y2. So 3 line will be there. Okay. Now you have to use what command? You have to use the simple plot command, plot. You all just keep in mind. So first between x and y. So this is first curve. Similarly, x comma y1. So second line. You know about the multiple plotting, simple application of that one in a script file. How to do plotting using a script file. You are not writing in the command window. Okay, between x and y2. So this is our 3 line curve. Okay. So is there any doubt here? Yes. Yes. Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. So then now we'll save. You have to save it. So this is not a function file. So there is no requirement of giving any particular title according to function name. Not required. So simply we will save and we will give examples. So desktop plot. So I will write P1. Okay, plot 1. Okay, with this name our file should be same. Okay, now just you execute from here only, because if you have in your mind na, so a simple script file can be run from the this run option available, but for the execution of the function file, just you take the input variable, function name and output variable and paste in the command window and give the whatever the input variable you have taken. Okay, in place of variable just you write the constant. So here just nothing is required, only just execute from here. So it will be plot and plot will be open in separate window. So you will not directly see, because for the separate window I have to again close this cell, and again I have to show the plotted. So I will just see here from I am pressing on the run command, and then plotting will come. So just I will show you the plotted window. Where is the plotted window? Yes, figure 1. Now you see. Now this plotted window is appearing now. Straight line curve is appearing or not? So tell me.
Yes,
Visible or
sir.
not? Yes, no? So this line you can see which will be the sine curve, which will be the sine 2x curve, and which will be sine 3x curve. Can anyone identify? Yes? Can anyone identify which one will be the sine curve and which one will be the sine 2 curve, sine 2x, and which one will be the sine 3x? Okay? Can anyone identify?
Blue side X.
Blue sine x. Anything else? Any other answer? Why? Blue answer? Yes. Yes, tell me.
Sin X.
Sine x means what? Proper answer you have to give it, na. Sine 90 degree, how much?
1.
1. So how much that value? 1. So at what angle you have given? Now if from that perspective you just think about, you will get the answer. Okay. So now this is all about that multiple plotting in the using a script file. Okay. So this is a script file you have written and you got the plotting. Okay, simple. After that we have another example. Just I will show you that example. That your mathematical operation, just you have to convert into write a function file that convert temperature in degrees Fahrenheit to degree centigrade. Okay, degree Fahrenheit to degree centigrade conversion is required. Okay, for that, can anyone tell me the formula? Yes, how to convert? Yes, degree Fahrenheit to degree centigrade. Can anyone tell me?
Plus 273.
That is Kelvin conversion. Yes, this if you know this formula, na class 9th, class 10th, 11th, then you can recognize this formula. Okay, so this is formula for the conversion. Even this formula is very useful in for your engineering curriculum also. Sometimes in the GATE exam, some question will be means correlated question will be there. Now that time just you have to convert into Fahrenheit to centigrade, and then you have to use that value to some other values to finding some other values. Now. So this is very important. Even in the aptitude question also, many questions are asked from this aptitude, and the company will come for the interview. That means your recruitment. Na, that time many questions they are asking from this conversion itself, Fahrenheit to centigrade. So just keep in mind this formula, and just you have to use the script file to get the value of C. Okay. Already f value is given, f value is 50, then you have to find out the C value. Okay, so then just you have to enter what variables? Only one variable is required na, to enter f value, and this formula you have to write, and simply you will get the answer. Okay, so you have to write using function file now. Okay, so you have to write using function file. For that, just I will show in the MATLAB. Okay. So I will write with the only we require two variables. Na? So function fun tion function is equal to, you can take any function name. So f2c I will write f2c. F2c means Fahrenheit to centigrade. Okay. Then you have to take the input variable. So here I have not taken, one mistake I have done, but no one told me. So I have to write output variable. Okay. Output variable will be saved in the C, not F. Okay. Input value will be the F. So here F I have to write it. Okay. So now just you have to write the formula. C is equal to, what formula was there?
5 by 9 into f minus
Yes,
32.
5 divided by 9 into what?
F minus 32.
Yes, f minus 32. Okay. Only this thing is required. After that, just you have to use the f value. F value is equal to how much was given?
50.
Okay. So suppose 50 is given. So you can write it here 50, and then you have to end the program. Okay. After that, just you can write. Okay. So you have to save. So I will save it. So simply name is taken f2c. Okay, by default. So I have to save it here. Then I have to execute. Okay, f2c, f2c, and then a value already 50 is given. So no issue. Then see the answer. Your c value will be 10. Okay. Centigrade will be in, suppose if other you want, so just get the other value. Suppose here I will take 100. Okay, so other c value will come 37 point. Okay, so you know the centigrade, if it is in the 100 degree Fahrenheit na, so body temperature if centigrade, that is in 37. You know this value na, so this formula is correct one. Okay, so similarly you can change the from here whatever the other value of Fahrenheit is there, according to that what will be the corresponding centigrade value. So centigrade value will come. Is there any doubt? So one examples assignment example is there for you people. Just I will explain it here, and you have to practice and you have to give me answer. Okay, so for that just I will show the you can note down here also, you can snap it. Okay, I will share with that assignment, you have to try it. Okay, now you all of you take the snap. Okay, so here I will explain the question, and the next class before next class just you can solve and send me in update in the that canvas. Okay, so create a function file that calculate the trajectory of a projectile. So basically it is projectile motion related problem. So you know everything, so nothing is difficulty, all the values is given, only the statement is very big, but the problem is very simple. The input to the function are the initial velocity and the angle. So two inputs are there, initial velocity and angle of projection angle, okay, at which the projectile is fired. The output from the function are the maximum height and the distance. You know about the range and the maximum height. Now, distance is nothing but the projectile motion range, and the height is maximum height achieved, flight height. Okay, so in addition, the function generate a plot of the trajectory. Use the function to calculate the trajectory of the projectile that is fired at the velocity 230 and angle. So basically one only thing is that two input variable are given, this 230 velocity and the angle of flight. Okay, 39 degree. Okay, So it is in degree. So now just you have to find out the what is Vx value, means what is the x coefficient of the, you know, from the 11th class na, projectile motion is there na. So V is equal to u cos theta. So same thing it here. Now all of you see it here. So this is u, V is equal to x is nothing but in subscript. Okay. So x coefficient, velocity x coefficient. Okay. So V naught cos theta means u cos theta. So in 12th class you know about V is equal to u cos theta. Similarly Vy so is equal to u sin theta. This thing also in all book you can get it formula. And the maximum time means V by G, that you also know. The x means maximum height achieved by that projectile body. So u square by 2 or v square by 2g. So similar same formula I have written here. And total time is equal to 2 into t max. Okay, and v max means maximum distance that will be projected. So v into t total. So only this formula is written there. Just you have to input as a function. You can get it. So you have to take the input variable velocity. You use v0 this one as a 230 and theta as 39. After that you enter all these variable and you can get it. Simple, just you have to enter this value only, then you can get it. Yes, is there any doubt?
Sir, T max equals to V by G, no, sir. T max.
T max.
V by G. So we given the code is Vx no, Vny no, sir.
Yeah, T max is nothing but the T total, na. This T total is nothing but the 2 into T max, na. T max I have written here, na, V by G. So you know about na 2 into T max total time, na. So when the projectile is going up, na, that time half time will be there, na. So that is V by G. So remaining half time when coming down, na, that time half time will be there, na. That also. So total time first when the projectile body is going up to maximum height and when it is going down. So total summation is equal to T max, means total time. T total is equal to 2 into T max, this value. So whatever this value is going in, same time it is taking to come down also. So that's why 2 into T max. Anything else?
Yes, sir. In the V place, what we have to take, sir? T max equals to V by G, no, sir.
V max.
So we gave the inputs as Vx and Vy, no, sir.
Vx is nothing but the x coefficient of the velocity. X coefficient of velocity is equal to u cos theta. So in place of u, just you are taking the v naught. You can take the u. I have written for your help. Just I am giving hint to you. Other thing you can also use according to your whatever you know 12 class problem, na. So in that you know u value, v value, time flight value, all this value you can take it. Only our target is to get the trajectory. Okay, na. So for that only our target is there. Okay. Whatever the formula you know, na, you use that formula itself. No issue. Just for the understanding here, if you forgot, then you can use it. But correct formula is there. All are correct one itself. Okay. Anything else? Whatever the formula is there in math book, na, physics book, na, you use that symbol itself. Do not use this one. If you are not compatible with this symbol, na, you use that symbol itself. Only the condition, just you have to take the initial velocity u to 30 meter per second and angle of flight theta angle 39. Only this condition is required to take from these problems. Okay. Then you have to plot the curve. Then only you can get it. You try it, and after that, in later we will see it. This is for your practice only. Okay. And even first class itself, we have seen about to get the plotting, projectile motion plotting. We have done. So similarly, just here it can be also done. Okay. Anything else? Yes, is there